Good morning. Good morning, my YouTubers. Welcome to the post-game show. The Toronto Maple Leafs after they beat the Minnesota Wild 7-4 last night, with Austin Matthews scoring two hat tricks already this season. And I'm going to take you live to the post-game. Enjoy the post-game.
Do you like seeing Austin go to work these first two games, Morgan?
It's been special. Obviously, he's feeling it. He's had a good start to the season, so when your guy's doing that and controlling the game, putting the puck in the net, it gives us a good chance to win.
85 points is a good season for most guys, but considering where he was 2 seasons ago, did you get a sense that he really wanted to step it back up again?
I think you're always looking to advance and keep getting better, keep improving. And he's no different. Is 85 what he had last year? Yeah. So I mean, he has high aspirations for himself. He has high expectations. And when he trains all off season, comes in feeling healthy and he's playing the way he is, you just only really watch. You just want to encourage him. Let him do his thing, and he's taking care of business.
What do you think of the fact too that all these goals are coming different ways, Morgan?
Yeah, I think that's always been a strength of his. I think whether it's tips or he had a wraparound tonight or one timers or shots from the flank, shots out the rush, he can do it all. So that's always been a massive strength, and that's what makes him so hard to play against.
Beyond Austin's performance, what did you make of the team as a whole too?
Yeah, I think we were up after one, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think we played our best. Then I kind of thought we started to find our game. I didn't think it was our best effort ever, or the cleanest performance, but it's early, so the expectation is that you continue to get better with every outing. So there'll be lots of good things to take away here tonight, but there's always areas to clean up.
Obviously, when a guy gets back-to-back hat tricks, it steals the show, but I mean, Willie had a couple of shifts tonight where it looked like everybody was just watching him stick handle around.
Yeah, Will is, I think one of the best players in the world, especially, carrying the puck in the neutral zone, carrying the puck on the perimeter of the offensive zone. Like, he has these skills that are almost unmatched, in my opinion, and I think lots of people's opinion. His first goal is just a world-class play, and then he just rips one on the second one. So, again, he's a guy that can kind of do it different ways as well. So, when they're doing that, like I said before, you just want to get on the puck and let them dance around.
I'm sorry, early in the game, did you like the contributions from Reeves and Domi physically?
Absolutely. I think with that team over there, they're a big group. They play heavy, so I thought that was a great, great moment for Revo, a great moment for Domes. That really helped our group early on.
Morgan, Austin's the first player in 20 years since Wendell Clark to have hat tricks in consecutive games. Just curious what you thought in the context of Maple Leafs history, what that may mean.
I think he's going to do a lot of damage on a lot of records and a lot of Leafs records and goal scoring achievements and whatnot. So that's just another one of a long list that he has already achieved, and he will continue to push and to grow, and playing with him has been a lot of fun.
Liam, what stands out about the way Austin started this season?
Wow, I think he's been incredible. Taking pucks in that, scoring all kinds of goals. He's been dialed in.
Having said that, can you take us through your first goal, what you saw, the way that unfolded, Willie?
Yeah, Johnny just kicked it out to me, and I tried to see what was happening, and eventually was able to take it to the net and score. So I think Johnny did a great job pulling the guys onto him, so I got more space.
You have any flashbacks to your overtime winner on him last season at all?
Yeah, he just asked. I wasn't actually really thinking about it until he asked me just now, but yeah, I guess it's pretty similar kind of in a way.
How are you feeling about where your game's at the first two?
Yeah, I think, keep building off of what we've been doing. Some things that we want to get better at, and take the positive from what we've been able to do so far.
The power play seems to be clicking. What do you think is the biggest change that Guy Boucher has made there?
I think it's a more mindset of attacking a little bit more, and I mean, going to the net with the puck, I think is probably a big thing.
It's rare that we see you angry, like when you smashed your the stick against the glass. Were you still angry when you scored?
What, the second goal?
Yeah.
It's okay. But yeah, I mean, I had two kind of breakaways. I feel like very one of those.
2 games, 2 fights for Ryan. Just what's he brought to you guys?
I mean, obviously the toughness and the grit. I mean, he's been throwing the body too, and I mean, stepping up in a big way for us every night. I don't think he has to fight every game, but I mean, he's been doing a great job.
How did it feel to get your first as a leader?
Yeah, it felt great. I got some chances in the first game. I thought, in a few early in this game. It was nice to get that one. Yeah.
You knew Austin was good, and you signed with this team, but what's he showing you here?
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch, fun player to play with, and he's been real good for us these 3 games, and kind of taking the game over.
Are there any differences to the way Guy Boucher has designed this power play as opposed to other power plays you may have played on in the past?
Yeah, definitely a little bit. Yeah. I won't go into much detail, but he's done a great job. I feel like everyone's on the same page, and we're all buying into the system, and it's been good.
Anything you've learned about Austin that's stood out that you didn't maybe know coming in as a new guy on this team?
Maybe a little bit of the defensive play. Very good defensively, great with his stick, good down low, and always turning pucks over, and we're transitioning the other way. So he's a wonderful player.
Did you sense he was fired up after the first one goes in against you guys?
Pardon?
Did you tell he was fired up after you guys were on for a goal against?
Yeah, definitely. We wanted that one back as a line, and he went out and got it.
You had the goal penalty, and Domi and Reeves made themselves known physically tonight. Was it a good night, really, for the new guys to really set the tone physically?
Yeah, for sure. It was a great team win. Obviously Rebo, big hit, and a great fight, getting us going, getting the crowd going. And Dome's mixing it up and being all over the ice. So yeah, it was a good team win. It's a good third period. We shut them down.
Austin, back-to-back hat tricks doesn't happen very often. What do you like the most about how you started this season?
I mean, I think just I think the work ethic's been there both games, and as a line, just moving our feet, making sure that we're taking care of each other defensively, and just trying to attack offensively. And obviously the puck's been going in, so it's always fun and always positive.
You had 85 points last year. For a lot of guys, that's a good season. But where you were the year before, did you sort of come into this year saying, I want to get back to that level of 2 years ago?
I mean, that's not really I want to play at the highest level that I can every night, so I'm not really thinking in the past or thinking about, years in the past. It's all about, today and today's game, and just trying to go out and put my best effort in and do what I can to help the team.
What have you thought of Willie's first 2 games?
Yeah, he's been great. I mean, he's moving his feet all over the ice. He's attacking the net. Obviously, he's got a lethal shot, and it's great to see. So, I just feel like to see guys kind of firing on all cylinders, getting off to good starts to the season, and just trying to carry that momentum, as we continue to get going.
Your goals are coming in a variety of ways. Also, what do you say with the work that Mitch did on the third one there in the corner? I know he said that earlier in the game, but
yeah.
Working out.
Yeah, I mean, he made a beautiful pass to me on that first one, and then just, like I said, just a lot of work going into those goals and in those sequences, and just just trying to grind the opposing team down and do some good work below the dots and challenge them as much as possible.
With Guy Boucher making some tweaks to the power play, why do you think it's clicked so quickly here?
I mean, I think we're just kind of simplifying it, but in the right way. I think just attacking the net a little bit more, and maybe not resetting the puck as much, and just trying to attack seams, find the open space, and get the puck to the net, and try to outnumber guys.
In your third goal, at what point are you thinking wrap around in that sequence? Or it's just completely just just instinct? Okay.
We've seen Willie do a lot of things, but Willie, you sit back a bit and a little bit about the first goal that he scored, the moves that he made like that.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I see the way he skates and handles the puck, and is able to just ice his way through the neutral zone and offensive zone, and all over the ice is special. And just unreal patience to hang on to that and
beat the guy wide and obviously take it around the net. So he's been playing some great hockey for us. He's looked good all camp, and obviously getting rewarded for it. So it's fun to see.
How much fun to watch the hats come down, and I don't know if you saw the kid in the sombrero who was behind the net in the warm-up.
I didn't see him in the warm-up. I saw him at the end of the game, though. I gave him the first star stick, so he had a nice little get up there, a nice sign, so I'm glad I caught him there.
2 fights in 2 games for Ryan Reeves. How much of a ripple effect has his attitude and approach to the game had on the room?
Yeah, just the energy that he comes with the rink every day and in the locker room on the ice. Obviously, he knows his role to a T, and he doesn't ever fray from that. And he's been an unreal addition in 2 games. Like he's big hits, just kind of getting the momentum back on our side, and obviously he's not afraid to chuck them. So it's always awesome to see, and I imagine there's going to be a lot more of that throughout the season.
You've had a few nicks in the last couple of years. You never used it as an excuse, but how enjoyable is it to come out of the gate and be healthy and go full board?
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice. I think that's kind of what you hope for at the start of the season and throughout the year. And it's a grind of a season, so there's always going to be bumps and bruises along the way. But just try to stay as healthy as possible and just compete every night. Try to give ourselves a chance to win every night, and just build day after day, game after game.
It's been like watching Austin go to work these last 2 games, Sean.
It's been fun. I mean, you don't expect back-to-back hat tricks, of course, but I've gotten somewhat comfortable and used to Austin having big nights, making a big impact. But to do so on back-to-back nights to start a season, it's terrific. He looks like he's having lots of fun.
85 points last year. He obviously has some nagging injuries. Did you see, not that he wasn't committed last year, but more motivated to get back to that heart level when he came in?
I would never question Austin's motivation and work ethic and commitment. He's as dialed in his game as anybody. But I do think he's come in refreshed and healthy. I think he's had a really good offseason. But I've said it since day one of camp. I think Austin's just, he's focused on the big picture here. He's looking to really drive our team. He knows his job's to score. But I really don't think he cares how many goals he gets. What the number is in the end. It's about how many wins we have and how good our team is and what we're building towards, how he can lead us there. That's where his focus is, and all the other stuff comes with that. I mean, I don't know how many times on the back check tonight he picked off pucks and turned around and went the other way. So to me, all of those things, they're connected. When Austin's feeling it like that and he's making such an impact on the game in all areas, the goals just seem to come. The year he got 60, I thought defensively he was outstanding, and the year before that, defensively he was outstanding. So he's just got way more jump in all areas of the game on both sides of the puck. So to have those results is great, and obviously we're going to look to continue to build on. He's going to look to continue to build his game. We're going to look to continue to build our whole game. But it's great to have these individual efforts like this. When I use the term individual, it's not individual. There's others, of course, contributing. But it's, like Willie's goals tonight, Austin's goals tonight, those give us some breathing room while we're trying to find our game here, because we are certainly still looking for it.
Yeah, you talked about the players like talking about yourselves and doing certain things up there. Sheldon, you talked about the work ethic on Mitch's part, certainly on the third goal, getting the puck into the barrel, but the pass on the first one, and just more indication of what these two do.
Yeah, the two of them, and listen, Bert's coming. Bertuzzi's coming with that line. I thought the third period of the game against Montreal, you could see, I thought it was Bert's best period. And then I thought practice yesterday was the best I've seen the three of them together working in unison. And I thought tonight, again, they were good in all areas. So, I mean, we know and expect Mitch and Austin to connect and to be really good together. But, they've got a new line mate, and when we look at it, we got 6 new forwards in the lineup here. Like, we're really, it's not just that line, but others are trying to get all of guys to connect and get our game connected from shift to shift, line to line. But I think Bert, it's no coincidence as his game's getting better as well, and he's getting more comfortable. at those guys also, because I just think it's becoming more connected all the way through.
Bring in a brand new power play coach, some new personnel on the power play. How encouraged are you that it seems to be clicking so quickly?
Yeah, I'm thrilled, and expected it. You know, we've got lots of talent, and we were a great power play before we added John Klingberg. We were a great power play before we added Guy Boucher. There's a great foundation there, but anytime you bring in a new mix, you want to make sure that it's working and thriving. The work that they've done through camp and preseason, and then now bringing into to the first 2 games here, been really encouraged. Whether they scored important goals at key times. We talked about the 6-on-5 that bailed us out in the first game. Big power play goal today gets us the lead in the game initially on that 4-on-3, it's a good sign. Am I right? Was that goal the second one? Yeah, it was, because his 5-on-5 goal was the first one. So yeah, the power play gets us the lead, and we don't give up the lead from there.
I think in the past, Willie's at his best when he's moving his feet and skating. Are these 2 games an example of him doing that well?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think he's skating, he's confident. The goal he scored tonight, the first period goal, that's world-class stuff. World-class stuff. The poise to make that move, the presence to bring it across the crease, and the courage to do so. That's world-class stuff. So, yeah, it was really good to see it. Austin, of course, is off to a great start here, but so is Willie.
Why did you make the switch with Domi and Yarncroc?
I really just, looking at those lines, I just thought that I thought that the Tavares-Nylander line could use more defensive help, and I thought that the Minton-Nyes line could use a little more offensive push and punch and playmaking. And so I just decided to make that switch, and I thought it worked well. I thought both guys, Ernie and Max, both kind of had their best periods of the 6+ that we've played here. So that was good. Yarny scored us a huge goal, so that was encouraging.
What do you make of the game as a whole? Because it was tight early, and then there was 7 goals in like a 20-minute span. Like, we were expecting a tighter game, and then obviously the floodgates open again. It just seemed a very strange.
Yeah. It's early, man. I guess that's all I would say. I guess it's just that it's early, and these things, I guess, tend to happen. There's still lots of areas of our game that we want to continue to get better in. There's no question about that. So tomorrow's another day to build towards improvement.
So there you have it. So hope you enjoy the press conference. The next game is on Monday against the Chicago Blackhawks. I'll be back with the updates and the conferences. I'll have the pregame and the postgame conference. So have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you Monday night with another Maple Leaf highlight. Let's see if we can go 3-0. All right, this is Jonnywatts reporting for Jonnywatts Sports Desk. Have a good one. Bye for now. Casino for you. We built a world-class lineup of classic casino games such as roulette and blackjack, and crafted a perfect